Good evening, traders. Adam here from Bold Logic with the market analysis for tonight. Another down day in the market. Very strong day. Down 1.22% on the S&P. As you can see, it was a nice close at the lows. We did break through that 200-day moving average just slightly, but we did break through and close below it. Definitely some hard market here to trade. As you can see, we had that big 2% down day now, followed by another 1% down day. We're breaking support zones all over the place. The cut to 1397 like it was butter. Then the 1390, the 1400 level up here, and then the 200-day moving average. We did get a slight bounce off the 200-day moving average intraday, but as you see, it did not hold as we sold off into the close. What are we seeing here? We're seeing a very extended market to the downside. We're not oversold yet, but we are seeing it extended as we'll put the Bollinger Bands here on the price. As you see, we have now pushed below and closed below the lower Bollinger Band. Now, this does not happen very often. Usually it's followed by bounces, as you see back in here. The last time it closed below, we rallied up for the next week, came down here and touched it again, and then we rallied. Usually moves past the Bollinger Bands are met with moves in the other direction. Even up here, as you see, we poked out and then we pulled back and then we poked out and we've pulled back ever since. So I'm definitely looking for a bounce going into tomorrow. Several reasons. One, just because we are overextended to the downside, we've pushed below the lower Bollinger Bands. We're now sitting on a good risk reward point for longs. That 200-day moving average would be a good risk reward point. We can at least get a bounce back into the Bollinger Bands, back over this resistance at that 1390 level, and maybe even towards that 1400 level is the area I would really target. Looking at the VIX, down day in the VIX, down 3% today when it should have been up at least 7%. And we know yesterday that it was only up 8% when it should have been up more like 16%. So VIX is not really agreeing with this move that we're seeing. I think is going to lead to a bounce coming into the market. Volatility is just not agreeing with the move. We aren't seeing any kind of confirmation here on the volatility side, which usually means that people just aren't buying this downward move. We are also seeing us move from backwardation. Remember, cash, the green line, was over our futures, which is a bearish sign, and we are starting to move into contango, with today's move in the VIX. Very good bullish sign there. So we are moving into contango. Volatility is not confirming our move lower, and we are now setting up for a good risk reward to the long side. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably stick my foot in my mouth, but I am going to go ahead and bet that we are going to be up tomorrow. Definitely not in the red. I think we're going to close in the green. It may be not flat, but I think we'll actually get a nice bounce tomorrow just because of the VIX, the volatility not confirming, and just the good risk reward area that we're seeing in the market. So definitely looking for a bounce here. I don't really want to look at for shorts here. I know it had been nice to short the last couple of days, good money to be made there, but now you have to understand that charts are starting to get a little bit more extended to the downside, starting to find charts that are not really setting up the way we like to, just to the downside, just because they're already breaking down, they're already extended. We're going to need a pullback in those charts just so we can load up on more shorts. If we do get a bounce, especially in this 1397, 1400 level, that is going to be the place I want to load up on more shorts. I don't want to load up shorts down here at the bottom. I want to load up shorts when we get a nice little bounce, work off these conditions, and then get ready to move lower. That's when I want to load up on shorts. Definitely looking for some longs tomorrow, maybe get a couple of good swings, find some stocks that are sitting on support, maybe a bounce, the market can bounce with it, and we can get a nice little ride until we can find some better charts to short. So I do think we're going to bounce. We'll have to see as come tomorrow. Good luck to you out there. It's been a tough market here the last couple of days. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and profitable.